Hey guys, Christian here today. It's February the 18th, 2015, and I'm talking today about preparing for what's coming. I hope you guys watched that video that I uploaded yesterday. It was a good video. I liked every element that I could glean from that article about that man who had won $50 million in Canada, the lottery. So I want to talk a little bit more about that, about preparing. He mentioned that he prepared for it. And that's something that I have been pushing people to do, especially my family, my close family. I've been talking to them for years now about this thing. I know it's coming. I don't know when. I just know it's coming. And I've asked them to spend a good deal of time studying finance, how to manage money, those types of things, right? And I got nowhere with that. With them, they don't want to spend the time doing it. And it could be different reasons. Maybe they don't have the faith to believe it, so why spend the time, invest the time to educate themselves for something they don't believe is going to ever get, or maybe they're just not called to do that thing, and so that's another way of looking at it. Maybe not everybody's called to do the exact same thing, right? So that's possible, but in either one of those cases, I'm left with a situation where I'm looking at people going, okay, I wanted to give you something, but now you're not capable of managing that thing, so I can't give it to you. If I give it to you, you'll hurt yourself, So I've gone through so many different scenarios in my mind of how I'm going to try to help my family without hurting them in this situation. And for me, the best I can come up with at this point in time is just to set up like irrevocable trusts and put the assets that I wanted to give them in there and not let them have access to that because they could deplete it or do different things with it that would cause harm to their financial situation in the long term. But let them have access to the either interest or dividends that come off of that asset, right? And so that's what I think I'll probably end up doing rather than giving them money. And so I think that's the smartest thing I can think of do. And a lot of it comes down to that. I've changed my mind so many times because the more I learn, the better I am at understanding what the ramifications of each action I make will be. So it only makes sense that you would both prepare so that you can logically and intelligently help people, and also that you can manage what God gives you better. I'm actually concerned that I don't know enough. I mentioned to you guys before that I had a dream where I was asked, do I understand these 4 financial statements? And it really refocused my efforts and lasered me in, to where, if that's even a term, where I started to focus on those financial statements again. I know a little bit about them, but I don't feel 100% confident about it. So I started, like you guys know, I started reading finance. I was talking about this one here. Financial Intelligence is one of the ones I've read. I also just finished this one here, reading Financial Reports for Dummies. That was actually quite awesome. I really enjoyed that one. And now I've started Fundamental Analysis for Dummies. This one may not quite be as good as I had hoped, but we'll see. And then I just started, and then I've got another one on the way, and I'll order another one tonight. So I'm doing my part, which is important, and that's something that I really want everybody to understand. When that man I mentioned yesterday, who had won, it said that was one of the things that he did. He started preparing for that day, okay, and then it's going to make a difference in how well he performs from that point moving forward. Because many people who win the lottery or given a great deal of money through various different ways, major athletes and things like that, they often see it just fall right through their fingers like water, right? And the reason is that they didn't prepare beforehand to manage the money. And so something I want to really stress to you guys is be prepared to deal with the responsibilities that come with the blessing that God's giving you.